What's up, guys? I get asked this question quite often. Somebody's in a shitty situation and they want to know, why do I keep going back to the situation that I say I don't prefer? Is there a benefit? Well, yes, there is a benefit, or a perceived benefit, because nobody inherently does things they don't want to do just because they don't want to do it, right? So if something is causing you pain, then your natural inclination is to move away from the thing that's painful. Except if you have a belief that moving away from this painful situation will cause you more pain. And if that occurs, then you figure, well, it's better to stay in this painful situation rather than leave and go to a more painful situation. So when you find people who are doing jobs they don't like, relationships they don't like, abusive family, whatever conditions that they feel like they tolerate, oftentimes it is because the alternative appears to be worse. So, for example, if you're in an abusive relationship and your partner is beating you up all the time or physically abusing you, and you wonder why do I tolerate that? Well, you tolerate that because the idea of being alone or being without this person is more painful. So maybe you have beliefs about yourself that you can't get anybody else, or you'll be alone, or you'll be abandoned, or in some way it's going to cause you more distress or pain. And so you tolerate all this bullshit and all this abuse and all this pain from this person. And so the only way to get out of that is you have to really change the way you look at the situation. You have to look at your own tendency for self-rejection and work on self-love and all those other things that I talk about in my other videos. And same thing applies if you have family members or friends that are abusive, whether it be verbally or in some way they violate your boundaries and you tolerate it. So perhaps you feel like you can't get friends that you can trust or that can support you in the way that you want. Or you have a programming with parents or family that if you lose this family, you'll lose your ability to survive. And so there's a lot of complicated mechanisms. Sometimes it's not really that conscious, but when you're having these repeated patterns, then you have to become more conscious of what you're getting out of this, because I assure you, you would not be in a painful or uncomfortable or stressful situation just because. There's definitely a reason why you continue to keep yourself in this shitty situation. And same applies for a job or career that you don't like. And perhaps you have a job that you hate and you have a belief that that's the only way you can make money, or you don't have any other skills, or if you lose this job then you can't survive, or you can't do other things, or people won't be impressed by you, or whatever the psychological thing is. There's definitely a fear or a lack of belief in yourself that you could find something that will either be better in some way in terms of like pay, monetary gain, or stress, or something that you enjoy, or something that's more convenient, whatever the case may be. So any kind of situation that you find yourself in that you don't like, if you find yourself to continue to force yourself to be in that situation that you don't like, then you got to look at what the alternative is, right? What is the alternative of me quitting this job, moving away from my family, or getting out of this toxic relationship, or any other painful, difficult situation that you find yourself in that you continue to subject yourself to. Alright, so if you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, leave some comments below. Thanks for watching.